Welcome. It's your boy Luis here with USL Connect, your go-to place for all things USL Championship. Before we get this episode started, I want to give a shout out to the American Outlaws. I signed up for their program. When was it? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Anyways, signed up for it. Got the shirt. Got some pretty cool perks here: stickers, chants, discounts. You get, I believe, from what I read, you get discounts for USA games for both men and women. So go check them out. I'm gonna leave the website right here. I joined the Oklahoma City chapter, so met a lot of cool people at the USA Panama game. Unfortunately, they lost. But anyways, if you want to get involved with the U.S. men's and women's national team, go check out the American Outlaw. See if there's a chapter near you. This is not a paid promotion. I just wanted to give a shout out to them. Just I feel like people don't know about them, especially non-soccer people. There's a lot of people there that were looking at us like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And so it was pretty cool to educate them and let them know what's going on in our city. With that being said, drum roll. Today I'm going to be talking about San Antonio FC. Brief history match from last week. I know it took a little bit to get to this episode. I just had a busy week, so sorry guys. But anyways. It was the Lexington versus San Antonio game. There was a lot of highlights. 3-2. San Antonio came from behind. They were losing 2-0, and they came back with a vengeance. Very good game. Didn't know much about Lexington SC. I know about San Antonio FC from them playing the Energy and Tulsa FC or FC Tulsa. It was a great display of what the USL can bring to the table as far as talent, American talent, and overseas talent too. There was just the goal of the game. What was his name? Jimmy Mendranda. I believe he's Colombian. Could be wrong. Need to check on that. But anyways, that was one of the best goals that I've seen. So after that, I'm going to talk about a little bit about transfers around the USL League, transfer in and transfer out, both that are very exciting. But with that being said, let's do this. Now, San Antonio FC, they came around 2016, fairly new team. They're from San Antonio, Texas, also known as SAFC. Pretty cool logo. Honestly, every time that the Energy played them, it was a tough match. They always brought the pain. They had a pretty good mix of young talent, up and coming talent, and just people that are trying to find playing time. I forgot the name of the kid that I saw the last season with the Energy FC. He was 18, 17. He was Mexican American. I'm gonna have to look it up. Dude was balling. You could definitely tell that he should not be there. Ever since they started in 2016, they've had on and off success, and they actually won a USL Championship in 2022. Shootout with Louisville FC. Sorry, Louisville City 3-1. It was a sellout, record-breaking sellout crowd at Toyota Field. Now, initially, from what I've read, San Antonio FC owners are the Spurs, basketball NBA Spurs owners or ownership. And I believe they wanted to bring MLS to San Antonio. For whatever reason, it didn't pan out. And but they still have a very strong connection to the city. They have a very strong culture, is the word that I'm trying to find or use. They have a strong soccer culture down there, and they do a really good job of engaging fans. That they have pretty good crowds out there. The stadium is really nice too. I've only seen videos of it and pictures from above, but I definitely want to go down there and check it out. Like I said, traditionally they have a good mix of older, younger, up and coming players. From this team that I saw last week, and hopefully what I'm going to see later on, is their ability to just come back when they're down. I mean, they got knocked down 2-0 going into the half, and they just came back swinging. One of the things that I really liked is just both teams. Again, I don't know much about Lexington. I'm going to look into them, but both teams had a really good shape as far as defensive and attacking forms. For those that don't know soccer, the shape pretty much kind of dictates pretty much everything. If your players are going to be playing out wide, more compact, a little bit in between, depending when you're attacking or when you have the ball, or defending when you don't have the ball. And the better the shape, the better the chances are of your players of not committing mistakes. So San Antonio, Lexington, game started, shape was really well. And then as the game went on, Lexington kind of lost that shape defensively, and San Antonio FC capitalized on that. And I mean, they were really good. I mean, there were some moments where they looked like, just shape-wise, okay? Don't kill me on this, but they looked like European teams. Really well, backline, midline was really well too. The forwards were playing really well together. I hadn't seen them play in 2 years since the energy left, but that's another story. So yeah, let's look into the Lexington San Antonio game. Like I said, San Antonio was coming from behind, and we're gonna look at some of these highlights. All right, so here we have first goal. Look at that drive through.
Ball through. A real chance now for Lexington.
He's got 2 guys.
Numbers joining in the attack. Ball shuffled across, and Lexington has the opening goal.
Again, when I say teams lose their shape, as you can see the back line, you're going to see it right here. Back line.
Ball through.
I don't know what
real chance now for Lexington. Numbers joining in the attack. Ball shuffled across,
jump off the offsides, but that right back was just
has the opening goal. Who was a young
so
player, the year finalist 3 years ago in the league in Tampa Bay.
Again, the center back.
Ball tapped through. And there is Apps.
And that was just great athleticism right there. I mean, just a little up tap.
Finishing touch.
With his head.
Dreamland in Lexington.
And that assist was amazing.
Wow, what a goal.
One more time for me. Just a little
tap through. And there is Apps.
You thought
Apps.
Pass. Not being selfish. Again, when I was watching this, I was like, yeah, they're not coming back. They could score. Again, good shape, mid, defense. San Antonio.
Ball inside from Hernandez. It's a good intervention.
Unlucky right there. Bad touch.
Whoa, what a hit! And what a goal for San Antonio! How in the world did Madronda get that on frame?
For those that don't watch soccer,
and a lot of air just came out of the building.
Ball was going
out from outside the area, makes it 2 goals
right
to 1.
in the corner, as they say in boxing, right in the kisser.
Spectacular take from Madronda. Just has a little bit of space and says, why not? That last touch sets it up perfectly. And look at it. It's bending outside the post, away from goal. Knuckles back to go into the side netting. I don't know if you hit a strike from that distance better than that.
Up his space.
Jorge Hernandez, one of the best in the league.
Again, this is the Colombian player.
Inside from Hernandez.
He's played a little bit of MLS.
Good intervention. Whoa, what a hit! And what a goal for San Antonio!
This is a player that has MLS experience. Might not have gotten playing time in the MLS. Decides to go down to USL, and he obviously, I'd keep an eye on him for the rest of the season, but this is a player that you can potentially bring in as a sub at the MLS level. Honestly, I'd like to see him at a lower team in Liga MX because that was a banger. Great example of what you can do in the USL and the talent. Right, and this is the last goal. I didn't show the equalizer because it was a penalty. I didn't think it was a penalty, but whatever.
Madronda works the give and go. Angles the cross back toward the penalty spot. Good leading touch. What a goal for San Antonio.
Most players would have kicked that out.
Jake LaCava.
Like just
from
full force.
2 goals
and he decided to go for finesse.
On the road.
Oh, that was beautiful. Let's look at it again.
Run of play. Lexington's had the majority of possession, playing Madronda in, and he just gets the service across. It bounces down to LaCava, and he uses his chest and just wills it into the back of the net.
Right there, center backs just didn't do a good job.
Over a defender there as he chests it here, just puts his right foot out. He's quicker to it than Goldthorpe, and catches Ketterer stepping out. What a great finish.
Just communication between the center backs and the goalie, because there was three center backs right there.
The give and go. Angles the cross back toward the penalty spot. Good leading touch.
3 players.
What a goal for San Antonio. Jake LaCava.
At the end of the day, I think it shows whatever team has the quality players is going to win the match. right there,
run of play. Lexington's had the majority of possession, playing Madronda in, and he just gets the service across. It bounces down to LaCava, and he uses his chest and just wills it into the back of the net. He leaps over a defender there as he chests it here. Just
there you have it. That was the match for San Antonio and versus Lexington. I do believe San Antonio is the team to beat. Okay, let's look at the standings. Yeah, if you look at the standings, they have 12 points, and Eastern Conference has 10, each being Louisville. So that might be a rematch this season. But clearly, I mean, goal differential, I mean, it's about the same, 5-5. But yeah, they're not just the best in the West, but also Eastern Conference as well, if you put them together. I do think that they're the team to beat right now. And they're undefeated, so see how long they can keep that. For those that don't watch soccer, being undefeated in a season is very hard. I don't know if it's been done. I'd have to look into that. Yeah, great team. I'm excited. I'm going to keep watching them. That's my team for the season. There's a couple of the teams that I've been watching. But go check them out. If you're in San Antonio, go check out a game. I'm going to try to make the drive down there. I think it's like a 10-hour drive from here. Could be wrong. Could be less. It's been a while. But I've been to San Antonio. Beautiful city. So, yeah, definitely go check them out. Alrighty. So, the last thing that we're going to talk about is transfers in the USL. Two big ones, in my opinion. You can let me know in the comments if you think otherwise or if you agree. Orange County transfers Bryce Jamison to Colorado Rapids. He is a 19-year-old. I believe he started at the MLS next level. I butchered that, which is pretty much MLS academy players or players that are not getting any playing time at the MLS first team. They have their league of their own. I don't feel like they're competitive. I really don't. It's pretty much a bunch of 19-year-olds, maybe some 20-year-olds, 23, but the talent's just not there. Anyways, he started at MLS next. He went on to Orange County SC, which is in California, and was just killing it. He went on to play for the U17 team for the United States, and same thing, doing his thing there. 19 years old. He's picked up by Colorado Rapids, and this shows that if you are a young player in the United States, you want to go pro, you're not near a MLS market, this is another option for you. Go to a USL team, ball out. You get that experience of playing against, there's some players that are 26, 28, 23. If you're 17, 18, 19, you're playing against a grown man that need this paycheck, you know? So it's great experience, gets you kind of ready for the next step, which, you know, if you want to go to Europe, that's what you're going to do. You're going to be going over there, and it's not just fun and games. You're going to play against guys that this is their paycheck. You're taking money from their kids. So they're going to go out there and just ball out. Good thing for Bryce Jamison. I might be mispronouncing his name. Please let me know. The other one is FC Tulsa. They bring in Australian U23 international Al Hassan Toure. He is from the A League, which I believe is France League 2, so France's Division 2 league. 24-year-old. He's a forward, killing it out there. Not getting much playing time in a big league. Some people might say, well, why are you coming from Europe back here? Again, just because it's Division 2, it might be a bad Division 2 team. And they're going to, again, promotion, relegation, they might get dropped down. He might not be getting any playing time. I mean, he's 24. It's right where that sweet spot where you're about to be in your prime of soccer. And so if he's not getting any playing time, and if his aspirations is to represent one of his, or represent his international team, which is Australia, why not go to the USL? As you saw, Bryce played for a USL team, now he's in the MLS, and hopefully he keeps on going forward. We're rooting for him. But yeah, I mean, just because you're coming from Europe, coming down to US, doesn't mean, yeah, technically you're taking a step down, but you're getting minutes. And that's what this game is about. If you're sitting the bench, it doesn't matter if you're at, I don't know, Manchester City. If you're sitting the bench playing 2 minutes every 5 games, it doesn't matter if you practice with them. You're not gonna get better. So I'm excited for them. I'm gonna go up there maybe in May. They're having a music festival and the game at the same time, or after the music festival. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I've been to Tulsa games. They're amazing. Again, the location where it's at, right downtown. Even if you don't like soccer, if you're seeing all the commotions, you're coming out of the bar or restaurant, you're gonna be like, hey, let me go check this out. So yeah, I'm gonna make a vlog about that. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm excited to see him, see what he can do. I did watch the last Tulsa game. Defensively, they were great. Holding midfielder was great, and I do feel like they need a little bit of help in the forward department. There was a guy, I forgot his name, but I'm gonna make a video about Tulsa next week. I forgot his name, but as soon as he came on, I think it was 80th minute, game changer. Dude was balling. So I don't think he's gonna have a lot of competition up there. No offense to the forwards at Tulsa, but I mean that's why they're bringing him. They probably think they need help. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, that comment, or leave a comment. Hit that comment. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Turn on the notifications, and let me know what team you want me to cover. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.